Helen Hunt has never been interested in enlarging herself for the camera. Her presence works in the opposite direction. It narrows the distance between subject and viewer, replacing spectacle with attentiveness. Her photographs reflect this instinct. They do not announce significance. They reveal it quietly, through posture, light, and timing. What emerges is not an image of celebrity, but a record of someone committed to living rather than performing. Her earliest photographs carry a sense of movement and discovery. On early sets, she appears alert, responsive, taking in more than she projects. And there is curiosity in her expressions, but also restraint, a sense that she is observing the process as much as participating in it. These images suggest a person learning not how to be seen, but how to remain herself while being seen. The confidence that later defines her does not arrive suddenly. It accumulates through attention. As the archive expands, the most compelling images are rarely the formal ones. They are caught between actions. A laugh, breaking mid-sentence, a pause on a sidewalk as the wind lifts her coat, a glance that seems directed inward rather than outward. These photographs feel unfinished in the best way. They resist polish, allowing motion, blur, and imperfection to remain. The result is intimacy without intrusion, a sense that the moment existed fully before the camera arrived. Stillness plays an equally important role in her visual story. There are images of Helen alone, walking along a shoreline, reading beneath a tree, sitting quietly as light shifts around her. In these frames, solitude is not presented as withdrawal, but as alignment. She appears most at ease when nothing is being asked of her, when attention can settle rather than perform. The photographs suggest a person who values silence as much as expression. What distinguishes Helen Hunt's photographic record is its consistency of intent. Across decades, the tone remains remarkably steady. There is no dramatic pivot, no attempt to reinvent or exaggerate. Aging is neither disguised nor emphasized. It is simply present. The face changes, the posture softens, but the gaze remains direct, thoughtful, and unforced. Time is treated not as an adversary, but as a collaborator. One recurring theme in her images is honesty without declaration. Nothing feels staged to communicate depth, yet depth appears anyway. A slightly blurred photograph, a smile that arrives late, a moment captured at the edge of clarity. These details give the collection its emotional credibility. They acknowledge that real life does not arrive in perfect focus. Ultimately, Helen Hunt's photographs offer an alternative definition of beauty. They suggest that meaning emerges not from control, but from presence, from staying with a moment long enough for it to reveal itself. Her images do not ask to be admired, they ask to be noticed. And in doing so, they leave behind something lasting, a visual philosophy rooted in attention, sincerity, and the courage to remain unembellished in a world that often demands otherwise.